Okay, and welcome everyone to the Las Vegas Men's Open. We are at the Westgate Resort and Casino in Las Vegas. This is the Predator Pro Billiard Series. 128 players started out, and this is a loser qualification with Billy Thorpe, Tyler STYER. In the booth today is George Teacha, myself, of course, and Eric Orlifson, Big Red from Canada. Eric will be breaking down the shots and we'll bring you the live action. Eric, how you doing?
Yeah, good to be with you guys. Another Mosconi Cup battle here. Tyler went down to his Mosconi Cup teammate Skylar Woodward on the winner's side. Thorpe coming all the way back from her first round defeat to Josh Filler. Close one here.
Yeah, Thorpe lost to Filler, but then defeated Jorge Bermudez, Corey Duell, Nicholas De Leon, and finds himself facing his Mosconi teammate Tyler STYER. Tyler STYER, on the other hand, defeated RJ Bautista, Mayur Sangvi, but lost to Skylar Woodward. So the three teammates of Tyler, Thorpe, and Woodward just got done playing each other, and the one that came out ahead was Woodward. Still in the winner's bracket.
Great shot by STYER here to open the set. 4 rails around, perfect position.
This is not double elimination anymore. This is single elimination for one, and then the other one gets into the final 32, where it becomes single elimination. 2 out of 3 races to 4. Winner breaks. No early 10s. 10 ball must be the last ball pocketed for a win.
Tyler powering up twice here, 4 rails around. He's a little hard on this one. See if he power draws this ball 3 rails. What an out this would be, George.
Looks like he's going to bank this ball and draw the ball, like you said, 2 rails around.
What an out. Ran into the 9, though.
Another bank?
Keep it going. And a combo 8-10. No, I think he's going to lay off here. He could.
It's there. The position may not be, though. Well, if he uses high inside, it would be. And that's how to shoot this bank. But look at this. He played percentage. He felt he was it kind of came out.
Yeah, I think he'll jump now for Thorpe. Played pretty well against Filler. Won a set. Skylar really locked out Tyler in their match. One of the strongest sets I've seen so far this tournament.
Oh.
He's going to have to slow roll this one in at distance. Shot's going to set the tone for the match here. Just laid off.
He went for the safety also and did not get it.
Yeah, players starting to recognize how tight these 4 1/8 inch corner pockets are. Shots like that, percentage play is to lay off most of the time.
Tyler would like to use some low English here. Is he elevating? Can't tell from the screen. No, he's not. Oh,
What an opening rack. Bunch of show shots made. Jump, couple 4-rail positions.
a couple of Tyler's shots were, as you said, a little. They were tough, and he put a lot into it. Made them look flashy, but they were necessary. And Tyler may be stealing Billy's break in the first set. And he does. And this is the third day of 9 of nonstop action here at the Westgate Casino and Resort and Casino. It's being held in conjunction with the 50th annual CSI EXPO, where the BCA World and the USA National Championships are being held. They are expecting 12,000 amateur players, which are providing the full stands that you're looking at. And these players come from all 50 U.S. states, 2 territories, 20 other countries to play on 435 Predator 7-foot tables. The pros have 20 tables for the tournament, 2 in the practice room. And what a match we have here for you. 2 of America's finest players, teammates on Moscone. They're pretty close in age. Billy is 30?
Yeah, I think they're within 3 years, one way or another.
Tyler's 31.
Lots of action out of the rack there for STYER. Nothing down, but push situation for Thorpe here.
Yeah, Billy's 29.
Good push. Let's get the cue ball behind the 9. I think he might try. Could overcut the 1 to the right long rail. A little bit risky on the scratch in that case, but it'll play well if he gets it. Shot. Two rails here could play the 1 into the 4. Kind of tough to clip the thin side of it. Freed the cue ball up nicely, but the 1 ball didn't turn out how he wanted, and a chance for STYER here.
And there's Billy at a 778 Fargo. The 37th highest Fargo in this tournament. Tyler with a 791. He's the 22nd highest ranked player in the tournament out of 128 players.
Yeah, men's field's super strong too. You can probably got 20 players over 800.
32.
Over 800, yeah.
Yes. Let me make sure of that. I like those little factoids, as Gethin calls them. 32 players over 800, 47 players over 700, not including those 32. 24 players between 6 and 700.
Wanted to be straight in here. Might try to draw all the way back underneath the 4 and play safe with the cue ball behind the 9. Not easy. Nice shot. I didn't know there was a lane there. Was trying to get into the short side of the 4. Got there, but a little too much angle. Not as easy to lay up behind the 9 here as it looks. Take a bunch of left spin. Gonna try it. Shot. No jump for Thorpe.
Gonna kick it down the long rail. Can he wrap it? I'm thinking, can he wrap it out of the corner there?
It's possible.
Coming off by the side pocket and send it uphill. That way he might stay down and get a safety out of it. I don't know how much room there is to get by the 10. That was close for a hit.
Looks like STYER might be forced to play the side here. He's looking for other options. Anything sharp into the side is a lot tougher than it looks, and the 10 ball is kind of in the way of that path where he wants to be on the 5. He's going to come to the short side and play the opposite side pocket. A little more open going that way. Just trying to avoid the 6, but it'll work out in the corner. And it's straight here. Cue ball looks like it's drawing back into the 7 a bit, but he is having a look at the position in the top right. Does have a small angle going to the right. Tricky bridging. Going to be forced to run into the 8 now. Kind of looks like he's running into the left side of the 8. A little bit risky with how the 8's going to play over to the 9. He'll want to be running into the middle of it. Great stroke shot there from Tyler. Didn't quite get enough into it to come back across. Just didn't like how he was running into the 8, so trying to develop drawing out of the angle. Still an offense here. Might be going 4 rails around again, George.
He comes in pretty strong with those shots. Yeah. Kind of, some of the shots Tyler shoots kind of reminds me of Jeffrey DeLuna.
I know what you mean. He has that big long backstroke, so those power shots kind of favor him. And he's made a few good ones already in this set, but didn't get that one down.
Oh, sure. He'll make some of the best draw shots you'll see.
Right. Bit of a wild first two games here, and it's come out with a 1-1 result. THORPE breaking in rack number 3.
And they are now tied at 1. Your referee is Marius Kirolinas from Lithuania. He's been a ref for about 4 years, mostly in Europe. Has worked some of the events in Puerto Rico, Spain, and Vegas, of course. And he coaches amateur players and organizes weekly tournaments.
A lot of these referees fully involved in the sport.
Well, they are. Well, you'd have to be to want to spend probably your free time from work. I believe he's also a digital marketer, and he focuses on startup companies to sell their products worldwide. So he stays pretty busy. I see Skylar Woodward up in the stands.
It's an underrated, highly involved job, too. You're on your feet for a couple hours at a time during a match. You have to be in proper position all the time, on top of foul calls.
You have to watch them like a hawk, too.
Yeah.
You're watching everything. You're not standing, looking around at the crowd or anything like that. It's work.
Bunch of balls fighting to get into pockets here, but nothing down.
7, no.
Shot from STYER, too close to jump again. Got ball in hand out of THORPE in the last rack. Might have left the left long rail here. In that case, be a guaranteed hit. He's going to go for the close jump. Taking the extension off, trying to get the cue ball up real quick. Only half ball, so not as tough as jumping over the full ball here.
He's called the 1 ball in the corner pocket.
Good try. STYER's going to play the carom onto the 2. Just got it. Now combo, just making sure the 1 doesn't roll off to the short rail. Be surprised how often the first ball rolls off into the short rail here. Really has to be struck squarely on the 7. And it did, but STYER got the cue ball over enough that he's okay.
He's going to have to move that bridge pretty quick. So he's going to be coming back on the same line that it's on.
He uses the bridge opposite-handed. You understand that, George? I don't understand it at all. But I don't know, 10 to 20% of players do that.
There's not much I do with my right hand.
I'm just saying there's not much I do with my left. I mean, opposite, but yeah, I would never consider switching. Players do it, though. Come behind the 5. He's okay there. Straight on the 4. Worst case can draw all the way back to the left long rail and out. And in between here, it's got the slightest angle going to the left. So he's going to punch out of it. Three rails forward. Shot. STYER looking strong here. Had the one miss on the 8 in rack number 2. But other than that, he's come with some tough ones.
Well, is he going to wrap around?
I think so. Not much risk in moving the cue ball a little more. Good to see a player that's not afraid to let his stroke out, you know, George?
Well, and that's the perfect shot for it. I mean, he's going to come off that third rail in line for the shot and stay in line for the shot. So if he overruns it by 2 feet, maybe even 3 feet, he still has a makeable shot.
But even as far as the stroke length, you see so many modern players, they're shortening their backstroke because of the pocket size. Players like Fedor, they're still long on the backstroke. Shane's old school, he's a little longer. Tyler's longer like that. I actually teach towards those parameters because most players that are around the amateur ranks are just going to be playing in the pool rooms with 4.5-inch pockets. But I think the game just looks nicer when they're kind of more fluid through the ball, you know?
Especially when you're coming off like he was on the correct side of the ball to do what he just did.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's when you can let the stroke out and really do your thing. Well, these guys are playing to get to the final 32, and already awaiting them from the winner's side are 16 players. And the first one is Christopher Teves from Peru, Shane Van Boning from the USA, Carlo Beato, Philippines, Joshua Filler, Germany, Skylar Woodward, USA, Hayato Hijikata, Japan, Roland Garcia, Philippines, Jason Shaw. All these guys are known names, big names in pool. Albin Ocean, Austria. Jeffrey DeLuna, Philippines. Mario He, Austria. Wojciech Szewczak, previous World 10-ball champion, Poland. Daniel Maciel, Poland. Ralph Souquet. Ralph Souquet's into the final 32. He's usually up there, too.
Good for him.
Germany, Fedor Gorst. And Dennis Grabe, Estonia. So the usual suspects that you would expect out of 128 players. And in a little while, after I look over the numbers, I'll tell you how the numbers relate to that. Because all those guys are part of those. Most of those guys are part of the 32 players with Fargos over 800.
Thorpe with a chance to get back even here. Almost left that one out. Rack looking pretty good. Gonna want an angle on the 8 where he's avoiding the 10. Should be pretty doable. 7 balls close to his landing zone for that shot. Considering coming above it, I guess he thinks he won't hit the 10 if he does, and he can play back into the angle of where the 9 is. 2 rails back.
There was 2 players out of the 16 that are under 800, and that was Christopher Davis from 780 at 785 and Ralph Souquet at 797. This is how Fargo proves out. When you have 16 players, the cream always rises to the top.
Yeah, that's a good
and
point.
The proof is in the numbers.
Great point. I mean, it's almost a little discouraging for the lower numbered players, you know. Because it just keeps happening that way.
And this, I've heard it said, and I've said it. This format, these short races, favor a little bit of the lower ranked players. They can win a race to 4, but they can't win 2 or 3.
Or 2 or 3 rounds.
Right. Not consistently can they hold up. And there's always a term for tournaments, and you hate to use it, but it's true. There's dead money here.
Yeah, and which is fine. And their goal is to not become dead money, and that's all good.
And for a lot of them, that's exactly why they're here.
Yeah.
To improve, to play better competition, to progress in the game.
But it is staggering. I mean, when you're talking, there's only 2 players under 800 that are undefeated at this point, and one is 3 points under. So say
you might as well call him 800.
Yeah,
exactly. And the other one, Davis, he's not a full-time player.
Right.
So he has the capabilities, and he was 785.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely has the capabilities of being 800. Make him full-time, and guess what? Get him more competition. He's down in Peru and Latin America, and there aren't very many players 800 plus.
Yeah.
Or in that category.
Yeah, he would have to do what Jesus Atencio's done, kind of move to the U.S. and be around the action full-time, which is a tough thing to do.
Well, I wouldn't say move to the U.S. A smart player would go to Europe and play in the Euro Tours and compete monthly with talent of his caliber.
Yeah, just anywhere.
Or tournaments like this.
Yeah.
U.S. only has 3 or 4 players over 800.
Look how close this cue ball was to scratching. Looks like the ball's more than halfway in the pocket. Thorpe might try to go behind the 4 here. He's just going to push. Too tough on the safe.
In this tournament, not including Federer, there's 2 players over 800 from the U.S.
Yeah, I still think it's a decent breeding ground for the quantity of tournaments. Like, there's a tournament every weekend, you know, and it's getting to the point where a lot of those forums are adding a lot of money too. So you're right about the quality. It's a little bit lower, but you're going to get like good competitive experience, and maybe be able to earn like a side living kind of playing those regional tournaments.
Well, those players can earn a side living, but they're going to have to do it like a lot of the U.S. players do it. Not the top pros, but the U.S. players that play for money.
That and playing on the bar table, kind of
Sure.
outside the box things.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're going to have to hustle.
Yeah.
For the cash.
Right.
And that's what some of these promoters are trying to get away from. Provide enough money for these guys to play for it and get enough talent that it's not the same guys. It's not the same 32 guys winning all the tournaments.
100%. Tester here for Thor. Such a tough shot. He's going to get lucky with the 8, and this is a big roll here in the first set.
Well, because of the leave, I'll give him a C plus on the test.
Looks like Steyer's going to try a jump carom here. I can't quite see where the 4-9 is, but I think it's pot. No, it's too far behind it, so he's going to try the 2 direct. Great shots. Opening for STYER now in rack number 5. A good one. I wonder what a fan poll would say about these two players, who they'd favor in a format like this. I think it'd be pretty close.
Just these two?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. It's so close. Even the 13 points apart, Fargo-wise. They both have a little flash to their cash.
Yeah.
That is I think if they play 10 ball all the time, I think Tyler has a little edge.
Especially with the break.
Yeah. Has a 13-point edge. A small edge.
Yeah, I mean, fact is, I think Billy likes those other games better. You know, he likes bank pool for sure.
Oh, yeah.
If not arguably the best bank pool player in the world and a great one-pocket player. But he's I don't want to use the word force, but he's definitely made a big effort to be a good rotation player, and he's getting close.
Well, you know, those three things make a great one-pocket player. Banker, rotation, position.
Sure.
And what was the third one? There's three things that you just mentioned. And billiards.
Yeah.
And you get to play in one pocket, and you get the pocket balls. You have to play great position. Then, of course, the creativity comes into play. That's an outside measure that you don't need in. Well, you still use it in rotation, not as much as you do in one pocket.
Yeah, one pocket's the most creative game of all by far.
And once you start playing it, if you're a rotation player and you start playing one pocket, that increases your safety play increases because you get used to playing the touch shots, the soft spin shots, things of that nature. And Tyler takes a one-game lead. Neither player has won a game, 2 games in a row yet. They've switched off. They each win each other's break.
Yeah, break's unpredictable in this format. Saw Naoki Oi open up his match with a 2 break and run. Open.
Sure. Did he win the match?
3-2 right now.
No, Naoki Oi.
He did, yeah.
I forget these things. As soon as I'm not looking at my papers, I forget.
Yeah, we're on our 6th match today, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. Big pop off the side rail, cross the rack a little bit.
Here comes the 2 ball, but the 3 ball's going to keep it out, and so is the speed.
Here comes Billy's first banking opportunity, and I think he's going to take it as long as the 6 isn't blocking. It should be open. Pretty heavy cut, but I think maybe not because of where the 2 is.
Yeah, 2-3 combo. He's lined up perfect for it. Comes by the 4, between the 4 and the 7, and he'll be perfect for the combo.
Shot for the cue
Unless
ball.
he gets behind the 10.
It's okay. 2's going to play off to the left of the 3, kind of back over towards the 10. Not sure here. Don't really like where the 2 or the cue ball is going. Yeah, you gotta draw out of this or create something up table. Good try. Not there though. Billy can try to get the cue ball behind the 6 here, as long as he can spin it with enough left to avoid the 4. Little light on the speed, but good with the 2 ball. Tyler has a few options here. Don't mind going behind the 8-6. Take a lot of left spin though. Cueing off the rail, got to judge the swerve. Not sure what that call's about. Trying to get the cue ball in line with the 9 maybe. 7 will do as well.
Yeah, he was trying to run it up. It was hard to run it up by the 5-9 without really hitting it hard. Because you had to kill it off the rail to begin with. You had to kill the angle.
Yeah, I mean, typically you'd play 3 rails out of that, but I understand why he didn't. He was so close to the rail, he was worried about the swerve. Cue ball. Billy can play the 4 in the left middle. Doesn't mind powering up on these shots. Shot. Entertaining set, George. Players playing a couple power shots. Going blow for blow here.
Yeah, both players aggressive. I think they both believe if the shot and the safety are about the same, I'm shooting the shot.
Yeah, I agree. Nice ball from Billy. And a chance for Tyler to get first set under his belt here. First missed ball in a while.
Checking with it a little inside. Overcut it because of it.
Tyler coming in at an 830 player overall performance right now. Billy down to 700. Just gonna leave it out. Tyler's actually considering following this because he knows how dangerous it is to hit these at high speed.
If he draws it, he hits the 9 ball and stays there.
Yeah, he can draw around the 9, but he's just scared of the speed. I don't blame him. I like the shot. See, in the pool room on 4.5-inch pockets, as long as the cloth is decently new enough, you'd draw that ball.
Sure.
But he's recognizing that on 4 1/8, you really need to keep the speed down, and he's just accepting to get a little longer on the 6.
He just took a little. He just took a little more distance and was okay with it.
Yeah, smart play. Got a little straight here, but he can go 2 rails forward or punch out one rail. Pretty strong first set from STYER. Going to approach an 850 overall performance if these last 3 go down.
And that's the first set with that jump shot on the 2 ball and running out the rack. Tyler takes the first set. And players went to a break, and I think we'll do the same, and we'll be right back with you. I'll get you some scores of what's going on right now. Be right back. And we're back. Tyler STYER to break in the second set. Billy won the lag, so he breaks first. Tyler will break the second set. If it goes to a third set, Thorpe will break that one. If it goes to a shootout, it goes back to the player that wins the lag. Will go first, has a choice to go first.
STYER took a bunch off that break and cut it as well. I wonder if it's just coincidental or if he thinks because he's up a set, he's okay to try to grind this one out. Maybe take a chance at something offensive happening. Interesting.
You know, sometimes when players play, also I'll just speak from experience. Sometimes when people play, in order to settle their nerves, to move a little faster, and there's less thinking involved. And since, you know, Tyler seems to have had a couple of run-ins with mentality of late, missing shots he's not supposed to, things of this nature. Doesn't want to think about it. Just wants his body. He knows his body does it. Just the good old inner game of tennis.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what he's going with.
The thing I like about STYER is that he's accountable. You know, I think he made a post after the Moscone Cup, and he was accountable for what happened. And you know what? Like, you got to get the job done in the end. And there were spots where he didn't. But people like to dwell on 2 or 3 shots that happened over the course of a whole competition. He played very well in a lot of spots in that tournament, and there just happened to be a couple glaring errors. But you know, he didn't play it off like what I'm saying now. He took accountability and he said, yeah, I understand. I need to work on some things to get the job done. And I think, you know, going forward in the next 5 years, he does the right things. He eats well. He's a dedicated player. He's a student of the game. He's got a chance to get in that top 40, you know, top 20 in the world, I think.
I totally agree. I think the general public, they're what you might call fair weather fans.
Sure.
When things are going good, they love you to death. You make 2 mistakes and you're done.
Sure. And it happens in all sports too, not just pool. That's a general sports thing.
That's the general public.
Yeah, and I'll get a little out of line here, and a lot of it's coming from people that can only dream of doing the things that those guys are doing, right? So, you know. Well,
that's why some of these athletes are at the top of the game, and there's very few. You know, think of the percentage of athletes. Oops. Think of percentages of doing that. Oh, Billy, settle down. You are on camera.
No, this chalk just dropped. Just a coincidence.
Oh, okay. Did you turn around and catch it?
Yeah.
You did, didn't you? All right. In that case, all forgiven. That was great. Thank you, Billy. But this is such a mental game. I mean, your mind can play such tricks on you.
Ooh, get that one.
And another thing is people are so hard on themselves.
Sure.
I am. Tyler is. Billy is. You know, make one little... You shoot 99 shots perfect. You miss one. What do you think about when you leave?
Absolutely. Well, Thorpe's off the mark here again. Steyer's going to have to carry him the 6. Kind of has to play it in a way where he has to draw the cue ball off the 6, which is going to involve a fair bit of speed, so the 5's going to be a little loose. He might try to combo it in just because it's tough to control the 5 otherwise. Banks there too, George. Good shot.
Oh, don't make it. Oh, he's straight on the 7, but it's long.
Yeah, and I think he has to draw back for the 8 here.
I didn't see where his... if he can hold it there, and he can, let's just stop it there. He's got the 8 straight into the corner pocket. Draw back maybe 2 inches to use the area of the side pocket to shoot through.
Yeah, I didn't realize the 8 passed the 10, so he's okay here.
He didn't. He just stopped it. Oh, he's missed that one.
That's mental involved there. I mean, you're off the rail, but bit of a mental breakdown on that one.
And
let's see what Thorpe can do with this chance now.
And Billy takes that game, opens the second set with a win.
Thorpe's been breaking over from the left long rail. Almost breaks in this match. Yep, look at his break success here. He's at 33%, so 1 for 3 on the break so far. Tyler only at 25. Surprising. Good square hit. 6 balls down, and he's got a shot on the 1. Didn't quite hit the 3 thick enough. Can't cross-bank the 1. 10's in the way. Look at this. He's looking at cross-banking it going off the 10 in the pocket. I think you're a confident banker when you're playing banks to off balls. It's 2 ways. Great try. Just got in between the 10 and the pocket. Might be forced to play the 2-7 here. Always running into the 10. Long distance now. This would be a real aggressive try at the combo. Can lay the cue ball near the 9.
It got away.
He did leave it, George. What's Billy's reaction here? No, he got him.
I don't know, but I had to laugh there, Eric. And you'll see the humor in this in just a second. The ball gets up close to the 9, and we both ease up to the monitor to see if it goes by.
Yeah, it's like when two players are kind of on the table and they're both on the same line looking. Does it go or no?
But I'm just kind of laughing because does that mean we can see it better? I'm telling you, viewers out there, if you guys could watch Eric and I in the booth, you'd be having a good time too.
Nice try by Billy there. 4 rails around. Just missed it. Tyler might have to open up the 7 here. 3 is playing okay if he gets into the top side of the 7. Looking good now. Gonna be interested to see what STYER does on his second break of this set. Because when you can hit him with so much power and you take like a lower speed cut like he did, there's got to be a reason. I'm interested to see if he sticks with it.
Look how far back he holds his cue.
Yeah, he's usually back there. Jeremy Jones does that too. Just trying to think of some other good players. Ralph Souquet is always at the back.
Is Federer back there a lot? I think he is.
Might be.
Because he uses that extra 4-inch extension.
It's okay. He's got angle going to the short rail.
No, he's pretty good. I thought he got 2 straight, and he's going to have to settle for that long shot.
Score, second set. How are we doing with the other losers qualification matches?
Oh, I forgot all about those guys.
Margaret Fefilova, Tyler Fefilova STYER. Tyler's wife, she's in the...
There she is with Sophia Mass sitting right next to her.
Yeah. She's in the winners qualification matches tomorrow. I believe they're the first round of the day tomorrow.
Okay, the loser qualification matches. You have Jeffrey Roda from the Philippines playing Bader Alawaldi. He leads 1-0 and 3-2 in the second. Miguel Salvia from the Philippines playing Jovan Bustamante. Well, he's from Phoenix, Arizona, but he's from the Philippines originally. Well, he's up 1-0 and 3-1 in the second set. Jovan looks like he just might be headed home. Yannick Pongers, 1 set and tied at 1 game with Dimitris Lukatos. Billy Thorpe, of course, we're watching that here. Now Yuki-Oi, 1-0 to Juan Carlos Exposito. Donnie Mills trailing 1-0, but up 3-0 in the second set to Chris Reinhold. Stefan Kasper, Germany's champion, one of Germany's champions, the #1 rated player in the EPBF in the Euro Tours. Over Jeremy Sauzet, 1-0 and 3-1 in the second. Ruslan Chinahov, 1-0 over Alex Kazakis, but they are tied 2 apiece in the second set.
It's a tough one for a loser's qualification.
Yeah, your buddy Ben Francis is tied with Sung Kim from South Korea, 2 games apiece. Carl Nadeberg, 1-0, 1-0 in the second over Victor Zielinski. And Darren Appleton is 2-1 in the first set over Marco Tucher. And Emil Gangflot, 1-0, but losing 2-1 in the second set over Juan Fu. David Al-Qaidi has already defeated Braxton Powers of the U.S., 2-0. Spencer Ladden out of California, 1-0 over Max Lechner. That's a good little lead there, but Max is 1-0 in the second set. Arseny Sevastianov is tied 1 set apiece and leads 1-0 in the third set over Mohamed. And then the last one is Ho-Jun Kwan from South Korea. 1 game apiece with Lee Van Corteza. And I've already read off the guys that are waiting for those guys, the winners of those matches, in the final 32. And Zielinski is on table number 2 with Carl Nadeberg.
STYER did try that cut break again and scratched on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Unlucky, kind of went through about 4 or 5 balls through the rack, but didn't make one.
Well, Billy looks like he's going to get through this rack pretty handily.
Yeah, if I were him, I'd just power up and smash him. I really think it's tactical, though, relative to winning the first set. I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but...
Well, you know, I see and hear people talk, you know, they win to protect the lead.
Mm-hmm.
What got you the lead?
Yeah. Totally.
That's how I look at it. And when I'm trailing in a match, let's say I'm trailing 4-0, you know, a lot of guys sit there, well, it's going to be so hard to get back. If he can beat me 4-0, I can beat him 4-0.
Sure.
And, you know, and you have to think, I think you have to think very positive.
Yeah,
I don't have a tendency of always doing it, but...
I know what you mean. Keep your foot on the gas, right?
Yeah, and so when you start backing off to control your lead, well, now you've changed the game.
Yeah. It's like you're outsmarting yourself. I
Sure.
mean, it's easy to say, if, you know, if Billy's up 2-1, it could go the other way, and then it's good to be thinking like that. And again, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm making an observation that for some reason he just changed breaks.
Yeah, like in one pocket. There's the old saying, everybody says this in one pocket, when you're ahead, you play like a lamb. And when you're behind, you play like a lion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how'd you get ahead?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you think Tony Chohan lays off when he's rolling? Yeah.
You know, and if you lose a game, well, you know, he's going to win 4. Playing that way, so he's going to continue. And yes, you're going to lose games.
Last thing about it, the one thing I might be discounting is that he wasn't super successful hitting them hard, but regardless. Just as a personal comment, I think the
Well,
strategy for him is to go after it.
And you do see that. You do see players change their break.
Which makes sense.
And what you'd like to know is why. That's what I'd like to know. And do we think it's because they want to protect the lead? Or maybe they just felt that they hit him too hard and they wanted to change things up a little bit. We don't know.
It's just such a drastic change because he's cutting it, and it's very relative to more tactical.
No, you're making great points.
Yeah.
But, by the same token, I'm kind of playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, it's all good. Long opener here for STYER.
I'm not about to challenge you on strategy at pool and how to make balls.
Good pot from STYER.
Do you draw this to play the 3-ball in the same pocket? I would say yes.
Yeah, if the following angle's not going into the side, I think it's okay to follow it, but it is going very near it.
But you're risking, you're risking. And this way, I would draw because I'm not risking anything.
You're right. Back for the draw here. Oh, stunned it.
Oh, no, he stunned it right
Fooled
over.
us both. Cubo's drawing a little too far to the left here, but there is room on the right side of the 4. Shot. Last 5 balls from the six ball onward look very good. So one more good positional shot here for STYER.
Oh, he set himself up pretty nice here. Little stun shot here. He's in for the 6, and he has to travel a little bit for the 7. But once he gets to the 7 with the correct angle, this game's over.
Nice camera angle there from our cameraman. It's a good one. Camera kind of climbing the pocket there. Like drawing up the right side of the table from the 8 to the 9.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect for the last 5 shots here.
That was just like a kitty cat. Perfect. And we'll be tied at 2. And again, neither player winning their break.
Yeah. Well, I'm in Tyler's ear, and I think he's going to smash it from the middle this time. Just kidding. I don't know.
You know, when a player spends as much time on the break like Tyler probably does, like Shane does, you know, it just becomes second nature to just hit it so well.
Yeah.
And you have to keep doing it over and over. Repetition is what drives it.
Oh, it's middle table approach, but going over to the side rail.
So he did give it a thought of breaking from the middle?
Maybe. Cut him again. Nothing down again, but this break jams the rack up more. That's the only thing I can think of. We'll see how it plays out.
Well, he's not happy with it. You can tell by the way he's looking at the rack. Did you feel like he played the cue ball to there? Or did he just mishit it?
No, he's been hit it. That's
He's
been
hitting it
his
like
last
that?
3
Okay.
breaks. Yeah, that's why I've been bringing it up. Yeah.
I think the 4 ball goes by the 8. Trying to look at the problems here. First of all, the 1 ball, of course, and then the 2 ball after that.
Kick from Thorpe there. Yeah, the 2's going to play a big factor in this rack.
I was just looking for the problems.
It's a tough rack for sure. 2 and the 3 are going to get moved at the same time, but yeah, the 4 doesn't pass the 8.
And it's a tough cut to the side, as we well know.
Oh, yeah. Called into the bottom right. It's going to work out well. Gonna jump for Thorpe here.
Jump bank.
Yeah, won't be positioned on the 2, but
I think you just want to hit this. If you could stop the ball, I'd try to stop it there and 2-rail the bank.
yeah, and maybe 2-rail the 1 and kind of get it down near the 8.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Just like this.
Pretty good.
Oh, he's going to get back behind the 5-10. That's awesome.
Gonna jump for STYER here. He does have enough to swerve at it. Try the kick and stick. Caught too much swerve. It's going to be okay. What's the over-under on innings on this rack now? Finally, we have a moving rack, George. There's been a lot of open table play.
This is more than moving rack. Neither player's going to be able to make a ball till they move.
Right. Yeah, this This will be interesting. A lot of tactical coming up here.
Might as well get him a U-Haul.
He's going to move some stuff around.
He's going to scratch. No. Yes.
That's crazy unlucky. He played a smart shot there. See a replay on this.
1, 2, 3, and a spin.
I don't blame him at all there. That was a really good effort. He had him blocked by the 5-10. Still has to break into the 2 here, but he had ball in hand, obviously.
Ball in hand, he's going to have the angle. This can still get away from him. He can slide down underneath 3 there.
Good. No good. Have to play safe now.
Well, he could bank it, but he could scratch too. I think he hits the ball before the side of it. This is a safe all the way. Or is he banking it? I didn't see him call it. No, he's banking it.
Sure. Unless he called the 9. Still at the table. Just seeing what he left. And called the 9 there. Smart shot.
Oh, he saw it dead off the 3.
That's a very intelligent shot.
Yeah, I didn't see it dead off the 3. I didn't even look to it.
The main thing was probably didn't think he was really going to make the 9, but he was going to create good distance and maybe get behind the stat. But it worked out for offense here. He actually tried that ball, I believe. He missed it by a fair bit.
Well, it looks like he got cover, found cover.
Billy caught the window now, unless the 4 saves him. He did. Bit of unlucky things happening to Thorpe in the last couple shots. Can't tell if Billy has the top left here. Doesn't. Call the 2 in the side, likely playing the cue ball behind the 10. Let's see what kind of coverage you got here. Looks like he has him. Kicking sticks available. Kind of got away with one here. Some one pocket kick if Billy wants it, but the problem is the cue ball's running into the 7-5. Oh, so one pocket kick to this pocket too. Billy will know this shot. Quite what he wanted.
If this bounces behind the 3-ball, it's a great shot. He didn't quite get there.
The game we've had here, George. The ball. Remember when the balls were all tied up on the right long rail about 7 innings ago?
Offered to send in a moving van. Yeah.
Look at this. Billy was breaking the rack wide open here. Didn't get great position, but don't put it past him banking this. Just short.
Found cover.
Yeah, I got lucky with the leave.
Oh, look at this nestle up against the 4.
This game ceases to be won, George. Balls are all open now. I mean, something's going to develop within the next couple innings here.
Oh,
fair bit short there. Finally, STYER gets the advantage.
looks like Tyler's going to be the first one on the hill. And that would break tradition the way they've been playing.
Won his own break here, yeah.
Yeah. He'd have 2 games in a row. That's how he won the first set.
Deja vu.
Yeah, this gets him to 3. He'd have to win 3 games. Well, he could win it on the 4th game. Or on the 7th, excuse me.
No problems here. Straight on the 8 and straight back for the 10.
He's got the slightest of angles. 2 up towards the 8. Now just the same kind of shot for the 10.
Use the whole pocket there. A little bit dangerous with the speed he hit it at. Got it down.
And STYER does break tradition and win 2 games in a row prior to winning the set. One game away from closing Billy out in straight sets. Can Billy come back and win the next 2? Well, you guys are watching this Pro Billiard Series Las Vegas Men's Open being played on the Predator Arc table, covered with the new Predator Arcadia Elite cloth that's made in collaboration with Simonis, using the Arco balls. And in fact, the new LED lights.
Cut him again, but hit him with more power this time. I don't mind that. He spreads the rack out a little more. Good push from Billy. Typically, you'd be going off the right side of the 1 and trying to hide up something behind up table. The 2 and the 5 are in the way of that path. Tyler can cut the 1 up the long rail and try to involve the 6. Billy, pardon me.
That might have leaked, so you can see the left side of it from our point of view to his right side with the 1. No, that's not going to work.
Yeah, first offensive chance for Billy in a good while. Did have a shot at the bank after he cut in that thin 2 in the last rack. Nothing really straight in like this. Yeah, it's been a while since he shot a straight in ball. STYER's good with the jump cue. He might consider it here.
Can you reach it?
Looked like he could by the way he approached it there. Just gonna kick at it. Nice shot, especially if he was trying to hit that side of it, which he likely was. Shot there from STYER. Oh, the 7 came back on top of it where STYER can't pocket it. If it comes off the rail, I guess there is a chance of the 10 getting in between the cue ball and the 1. Maybe the 7 too.
He's going rail first. This 1 ball, if he gets the cue ball out of there, this 1 ball might. Oh, he's going to shoot it real soft.
Yeah, it was risky to play it any other way.
Look at this. That's a great shot.
Very nice.
And the 4 ball keeps the shot from being simple.
No good. Ball in hand start now for STYER. 8 balls only available in the left middle, but other than that, decent table here. As for the match, STYER's played very well. Has to get on the right side of the 2 here. Looks like he's just gonna get there.
Oh, he got straight in. Now, how to get on the 3 ball?
He might be able to just manufacture some angle just to the right of the 9. Shot.
You sure did. You called it.
Eight continues to be the biggest problem in this rack. Just realized where the 7 is. It's going to be tough to get the cue ball over into that short side area. Could try and get the perfect angle on the 5 where it's following into the 8. I don't really like going into it now because you're not going to land good enough on the 5 often enough. Too much angle to go into it directly, I think. Still options off the short rail, but bigger risk of getting behind one of them. Come off of the short rail into it. I think he has to try though, George.
It just.
Didn't even try. Not sure what he has in mind now. Draw into it, but that angle doesn't look there.
Yeah, I don't know why he did not. He just said open up to the 8-9. Went right by it. Maybe he was trying to get an angle to come into it now with a draw shot and have position for the 7. He's going to get behind it. Oh, not quite. Did you just play a safety here?
The combo, George. I disregarded that. The combo's wired in
down
the pocket.
To the corner?
Yeah.
Up the corner? Okay.
Now I understand why he didn't move it.
And he just stopped the ball there off the 10.
Underneath it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
this can
I saw that. That's exactly what it was.
This
You're
can
right.
throw a little bit. He's got to be careful here.
There's a little space, but it still does throw a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It
it's at the distance, maybe just on the far enough parameter where it won't. But these could be tricky.
The slower he shoots it, the more it throws.
Yeah. got it. Oh,
Dead
didn't
end.
work
But
out
look
on
at
the
the,
8, though.
I was wondering about that 8-ball. What was he going to do with it?
Well, he's got a shot at the win here, and I think he's going to take it. I mean, I don't blame him if he wants to play safe, but tough to pass this up when he's got the match on the line.
Well, if any kind of safety involves a bank shot, I don't think I'd leave it for Billy.
That's a good call, too. But he is going to, I think.
Freeze the cue ball. Oh, look at this. This is a good safety. And the angle on this 8-ball doesn't make it easily bankable. Well, yes, it does. Never mind. From this angle, it looks a lot different than it did from the other one. I don't think Billy can help himself but go for this ball. I was totally wrong.
How's this going to end up? If it's frozen, it's tough to bank.
Not frozen.
It's close enough to the rail, though. I think it's tough to get kind of banking angle.
It's actually a very nice shot by Billy. A very nice safety.
It's perfect. What do you do here, George? Cut it in? He has to.
I actually wouldn't mind banking it to the short rail off the 10, trying to get it off the 10, slide in. I would shoot this in one pocket.
Nope.
He went for the cut in and sold flat out.
The matches has been STYER playing a very intelligent out there, but not getting on the 8. Thorpe back to the hill now. Thorpe's been sticking over by the left long rail all match. Hitting with pretty big power.
Big break here from Billy. Hill. This game tells us if we'll go to a third set or if Tyler walks away with it.
5 balls down. A few balls down. Shot on the 1. Well, Billy can get out here, George.
Hey, 2 balls down, huh? 5, 6. He's got to come with a shot here. I can see him making this, and the 1, 2, 3 are up in the same corner. You got it.
Toughest positional shot on the rack coming here.
Right low English, go 2 rails, come between the 7 and the 9.
Yeah, that shot's a little tougher on new cloth because it's going to slide a little long. But
That's very true.
It might be there.
And you have to come close to that corner pocket.
Yeah, he try to hit the gap here between the 7-9. Not there. He's got the rail first still. I don't like where the cue ball is playing after the rail first, and neither does he. Gonna have a long think here, match riding.
Can we get close enough to make it rail first?
Yeah, that's a question too. I think he can.
It looks to me like he's about a couple inches where he can't get to it. We'll soon know. He's playing it.
No, he couldn't make it.
That's what I thought.
But he was playing the cue ball, I think, near where it ended up, and
Yeah.
that's a great shot there.
It ended up in a great place.
That's one pocket type experience, George.
Yeah, those are something that you would take there.
Just more the feel of hitting certain small parts of balls and
The delicate spin.
yeah.
Yeah. The delicate cut. Does he have a jump cue in his hand?
Yeah, this is an aggressive jump here. Might be a jump kick. But
Is he going to double jump this off the table? Great. Great shot. He's going to leave it very long. Oh. This actually works. He can just... He's got a good opportunity to make it in the corner with straight follow English and come up for the 4. The line is there.
yeah, he's going to drop at the same landing spot with the cue ball.
This ball is pocketed easier with the follow shot, but he pocketed it very easily with the draw shot.
Yeah, finesse that over
Or stun
nicely.
shot, yeah. Sure did. Stop behind 7, play safe. There you go.
He wanted to get closer than that. 9 might help him as far as the right long rail, left long rail. Tyler's going to be able to hit this one.
He made this kick shot with a jump.
Good resolve. Thorpe's got the bank now. He'll be tempted by it. Looks like he's thinking about the cue ball to hit near the 8-9.
That's the second time Billy doesn't go for a bank shot and chooses the safety instead.
Yeah, I mean, his tournament life's on the line, right? It's not the same as just saying, oh, we're playing bank pool, and I think that's, but I hear you. Like, he is the best banker in the world, and he knows that still the percentages of pulling it off in a one-off chance aren't quite high enough. Shot from STYER. There's the cue ball. It got through the mall, George. Wow. Billy can't believe it. Thought he was going to get stuck behind the 8 or the 9 there.
Is Billy talking to STYER?
No, someone in the crowd, but he just... oh, he's missed it. Thorpe now with a chance to win the second set and force a third. Considering if he's going to draw into the 9 here. I think he should. Should open up nicely. Slow rolled it. It's okay.
And there it is. On to a third and final deciding set. Billy wins that one in the same style, exactly the same style that the first set went, but opposite STYER.
We got a match on our hands. Player's going to take a break. Make sure you come back for the third set.
And the players are back. The referee is back. The balls are racked. Third set, Thorpe to break. Oh, there goes the 5. Shot on the 1. 9 ball still spinning. And Billy starts out. Good break. He can bank this ball, but can you get the cue ball up for the 3? A lot of high left English.
This would be a show shot.
Yes, it would.
Too aggressive again.
Again, Billy with the smart safety. They've served him well as 3.
Yeah, he's recognizing the percentages well in this match, and he really did his best to hang into that last one. STYER had the set in his hands. Almost kicked it in. Fluke. The crowd likes it. STYER doesn't. Still very, very tough to get on the 4. THORPE's going to have a chance to get STYER in a bad spot after the 4. He's thinking about going into it, George.
Overcut it. Got his angle that he wanted with the cue ball.
Well, and it's worked out as far as safe.
And that's probably what he was playing. Probably playing it 2-way.
Yeah, definitely favored the overcut side of that pocketing there. Billy pulling his socks up for the 3rd set here.
Oh, how close was he to making that ball? With the right spin, too.
Yeah, he actually called it in the side, but
Oh.
not far off hitting it. Push the 4 in an awkward spot. Billy might try to go 2 rails and get in between the 4-9. He has other thoughts now. Draw to the same shot. This would be a good one, George.
Is he trying to draw between the 6 and the 4 to play the 4 ball in the same? Yes, he is. And I think he got there. Oh, I'm not sure if he can cut it.
Yeah, you can see the full ball, but not enough to cut it, I don't think.
He may bank this ball to the upper right-hand corner.
It's laid off everyone so far.
Or play safe up against the 6.
Yeah, I like the safety on the 6 here. Might just have it. He's taking an offensive stance at it. He did have it. No good, though. Chance for STYER now. It's big for STYER to get off to a good start in this 3rd set after missing a chance to win the match. Big power up from STYER, getting the angle he wanted in the side. Likely 3 rails around from the 8 to the 9. Draw played okay too. It's good now.
And there's that good start you talked about. Well, after the second set, this is so far in the match we've got STYER with 57% of the time at the table, leaving Billy with 43, playing in an 822 overall performance. Billy at a 690. Break success, what a difference. And here's Tyler STYER with one of the best breaks in 10 ball, and his break success is at 14%.
Wow.
Billy's is at 57. Even the shot after the break, Billy's been getting 71% shot after the break compared to STYER's 29%. But so you can see where you can see how missing balls really affects you. Here's a good stat. STYER has had 2 fouls. Billy has had 6 fouls. And still Tyler, loses the second set. Missed shots, STYER with 6, Billy with 8. Balls pocketed, 88 balls for Tyler, 51 balls for Billy. Fouls drawn. Tyler has forced Billy to make 6 fouls. Billy has forced Tyler to make 1.
So STYER really making up the breaking disadvantage that he's faced with good safe
with safeties,
play.
with good safe play, and then kind of missing at inopportune times to let Billy win some games.
Yeah. Thanks to our stat guy Michael Salmon for compiling all these stats. He's been here all day with us.
And that brings me to I guess Mike quoted me one time, and I can't remember what I said. I'll have to figure it out again. Let me ask Mike. Michael, what was my quote again? Stats? Stats show it, the rolls don't. But here we are in the third and final set. Keep in mind, if they're tied at 3, we go to a shootout. And I'm kind of thinking, at this point, I'd like to see these guys shoot it out.
Why not? It's been a great match overall. We had that great rack. I think it was rack number 6 of the second set. About 15-inning exchange.
And Billy ended up winning it. I'm looking at my little scorecard here. I don't know if that's the game that he ended up winning because of the exchanges.
I don't remember.
But that was the 6th game.
I think actually Tyler finally forced the ball in hand on the 4, and he did actually win that game, if I remember right.
Would that have been I think that might have been the game where Tyler won 2 games in a row and won his own break for the first time.
Yeah. So it might have been game number 5, actually.
Yep. That would be number 5.
Thorpe's going to have an open chance here. Looks like the 3's barely available. If he gets the cue ball right along the right long rail. Out of line already. Once the 2 passes between the 6-8. It'll be tough to get the cue ball over to the right long rail, though. No, it doesn't pass. Billy's thinking about something really aggressive here, I think, cutting the 2 on the side. Two ways. Was just going to play safe on the 3. Be nice to know if the 3 is pocketable. If you get the cue ball right over on the right long rail, it's close.
And if it isn't, you can hold the cue ball there.
Maybe. Might be a little worried about 3 coming back into it. Yeah, it's
Well, the 3 ball's off the rail a little bit. Couldn't you just bank it past the corner of the pocket?
Definitely could happen, yeah. He's going to move it now.
Now
so
we got more of a mess, and look at the cue ball didn't get behind the 6.
I don't know if the 2 passes here.
Yeah, same here. Can't bank it. Not sure if it passes. Looks like it doesn't. He's not lining up to shoot it. And if it passes, he probably would have shot it by now.
He wants it to go. He's right down the line.
If it goes, he brings the cue ball back towards the 6. How about a soft kick and kick it past the 10? Off the rail, the bottom rail. Oh, he took the 10. He took the cue ball over there. Kind of like the same thing.
Too tough to jump at this.
Good safety by Billy.
Kick from STYER. It's going to get a little safe to the point where Billy can't play offense here, but expect STYER to be in a bad spot on his next turn.
Over on table 1, we still have Karl Nadenberg versus Victor Zielinski battling it out. They're tied 1 set apiece. Zielinski leads 2-1 in the 3rd and final set. Looks like he just won another game, so it's now 3-1. One game away from closing out Karl Nadenberg. From Estonia. Zielinski, of course, is a anonymous athlete, independent athlete. Had a falling out with the Polish Federation.
Yeah, still hasn't sorted that out. I'm surprised. I mean, good for him for sticking to his guns. Whatever happened, and it's nobody's business really, but it is noteworthy that he's the only defector from the Polish Association. So something happened there that he just stood his ground on.
I have no idea.
STYER can play a big power draw back into the 3-8. He's capable of shots like this. Not gonna though. He's queuing lower than he originally aimed. Tried it. At least getting near the 3. Long distance jump now for Billy. Cue ball's going to hold up short of the 9. Thorpe can cut the 3 into the 8 and try to get the 4-10 involved as blockers. Never want to leave the ball you're playing safe on so close to a pocket, but there's not much else here. Oh, he got it too thick. STYER's quick up to the table. He can't wait to shoot here. No.
Yeah, he's ahead of the game. He wants to get 2 more to assure himself of a shootout. And of course, close it. He'd rather just close it out than go to a shootout.
Yeah, advantage STYER at the moment.
Well, this comes down to going from the 6 to the 7 and making sure when you go from the 7 to the 8 that the 9 ball doesn't come into play. And then just don't make any unforced errors.
Everything's in the open here. Caught it a little thick, so cue ball's a little further from the 6. But drawing over nicely along the right long rail.
Absolutely perfect. Cue ball's going the wrong way, but he can go forward with some left spin. See if he decides to cross it right over and take the longer 10. Crossing it right over is okay here. 2 games for STYER, 0 for THORPE. STYER to break. All right, we had 16 matches. Let's see who's moved on to the final 32. We have, I think it's 4 matches, 6 matches left that are still playing, which means there's 10 that are not. And it's going to be Jeffrey Roda over Bader Alawaldi, Miguel Salvia over Jovan Bustamante, Yannick Pongers over Dimitris Dukatos, Naoyuki Oi over Juan Carlos Exposito, Chris Reinhold over Donnie Mills, Stefan Kasper over Jeremy Sose, Ruslan Chinahov over Alex Kazakis. That's a good win for Ruslan. Victor Zelinsky over Carl Nadenberg, David Arkady over Braxton Powers, and Arseny Sevastyanyov over Mohamed. The rest of the guys are still playing, but those 10 are into the final 32.
Glad to see Oi make it all the way back to the redraw. He had a tough one in the first round, and he's playing well.
He did, and then he came up and played another match and just really, really showed his stuff. And I guess they don't refresh the bracket and move them all over till all 16 are gone, because they have to do a redraw, don't they?
Yeah, the losers definitely redrawn to the winners.
Yes. Actually, let me see something. Yeah, it says they redraw matches 193 to 208, which is all of these, all 16 of them.
Tyler powered up there, made the one on the side. This is the one. He's listening to my coaching, George.
Bill him. Send him a bill afterwards. Is Margarita, his wife, still up there?
I'm assuming. She's got to play. She might have to play at 9 a.m. tomorrow, George.
Oh. I know she was up there earlier. She was sitting with Sophia Mast, if I remember correctly. Over on the right, they are not there.
Yeah, she's got to play early, so. Just watch it from the comfort of the room, maybe.
10:40. Another 11:30 evening dinner.
Close jump from Thorpe, but if he leaves this, it's big trouble, and he has. 5-ball doesn't have all the pockets that STYER would want, but he's going to be happy to be at the table here.
And he'll have to find a different pocket for the 5.
Four's not close to it either.
Yeah, so. And he's got to come around and find a way to get close to it.
That's why STYER's taking so long on this one. He's making the plan of how he's going to get on the 5 right now.
He has to make sure he plays to the angle for the 4 to get there. Exactly.
Yep. If he gets underneath it near the 10, it goes in the top left. Anything else to either side pocket would have to be really precise, but so would that shot. He's probably going to play one of the sides. He's looking at more of a straight back angle. I think he's just off angle going to the right. Is it past the 8, George? Was he looking over there?
It does.
Oh, yeah?
It does go by the... It looks like it does go by the 8.
Yeah, these...
From the angle we just saw. And from this one, too.
Oh,
Yes.
geez.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, guys. I didn't realize it went in the bottom left. These angles are deceiving sometimes, George.
Well, the different angles that we have, on the monitor, really. Yeah, he's there. He's there.
Slightly too much angle, but he's okay.
He's only got one pocket for the 8-ball. Going up for the 7.
It's got plenty of room. Just looks distorted from the overhand.
Oh, for the 8-ball to go by the 10?
For the 5 to go by the 8. I didn't even think it had room there, but it had plenty. Got a little straight here. Can power straight back if he wants.
Does he have enough angle to move down for the 8? Or is he going to power draw it to the rail and back? Back over. Power draw it to the rail and over. That's what I thought. Oh, he's straight in.
Yeah, the 9's pretty accessible, but it's got to accept a little more distance.
Will say Tyler hits that draw stroke so nice.
Absolutely. It's his strength. And really, you could see by the stats that we read out, too, he's kind of outsafed Billy, too. You know, like he's getting very good in the tactical department.
That could have been a draw shot all the way. And this puts him at 3-0. He's 1 away and breaking. Now see if he can improve on his 14% break.
Well, he finally hit it. He finally powered up and hit it square, like with power on his last 2 breaks. He made the one on the previous one. That's the one I think he's got to go with for the rest of the tournament. Or go from the middle.
Alrighty, breaking the 4th game of the 3rd set with a 3-0 lead in a race to 4.
Eight-ball fighting to get in. 4 railers.
6-ball, no.
Almost going to go.
Everything rejected. 6-ball did not go in. Neither did the 8. But Billy will try to take full advantage of that dry break. It's the first time in the match a player has won 3 games in a row.
Yeah. And we had 13 of them before this. 15, I guess.
You mean games played before these 3 in a row?
Before there was 3 in a row,
13 games.
Yeah. Bottom right's available here for the 2.
I guess the 3 ball goes by the 6.
Yeah, again, it doesn't look to me like it goes, but I guess it does. Might not this time, George, but he's really slowing up here.
Oh, from here it looks like it does.
It definitely does.
Yep, he played the left side of the pocket.
It's a deceiving overhead there. Billy making his way through this rack. The score's tied at 3 each in the third set. We'll be going to a shootout. Thorpe needs 3 in a row here. STYER 1 more to take down the match.
Billy looking good, steady. Just with a little bit of low English, rail, and come up just a hair off the rail. Oh, he's not going to bother.
Thorpe's had a decently high break success percentage. He was around 60%, right, George?
See, Tyler was at break success was at 14%. He was, I think it was 63. Just gonna try to guess. And on the board. Now, can Billy win 2 more games before Tyler wins 1? Can't afford to lose 1. He's got to win 2 to get to 3 and force a shootout. First set was 4-2 STYER. Second set was 4-3 Thorpe. And this set is 3-1 STYER.
Thorpe always likes to get up early. He doesn't like the racking part of it. It's actually getting... Oh, switch sides. Something told him. Switch sides for the first time all match.
Did he say something to the ref there?
He muttered
He said
something.
He muttered something.
Crushed him. 4-railer down.
4-railer went down. 3 ball's going to dress up there.
What a turn of events that was. He was ready to break from the right side. Ref was taking a long time to rack. Switch sides. Now got straight in.
Well, this is trouble.
He's okay.
Oh, the 2 ball. Sorry, I thought he was playing shave for the 4 ball. I never saw the 2.
Yeah, same color as the cloth, right?
I think it's getting late.
It definitely is.
This is our 5th match, isn't it?
6th.
I thought we skipped one because of the time running over.
We had to do them.
Oh, we did it. That's right. They came up. It was half hour late starting. Boy. I wonder if I'm still getting roasted. I was getting roasted earlier.
Really?
Yeah.
Stuck.
I don't mind. I'm to a point where, you know something?
Billy's going to want to get the cue ball around where it is now for the 7. Good angle to come back one rail now.
Uh-oh, side pocket.
And this is the match.
Billy. Can you get penalized for grabbing that ball?
I think it's a borderline one, but
Yeah.
not the worst infraction. And after a couple-hour grind here, STYER's ball in hand on the 8.
And here it is. One more shot. Pocket this 10 ball. And no shootout. And Tyler moves on into the final 32. And there it is. Tyler STYER moving right into the final 32, defeating Billy Thorpe. And the Moscone teammates will shake hands and split ways. Tyler stays in. Billy goes out. Come back tomorrow. The final last 32 for the men will start tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. The ladies get started tomorrow, and they're down to I believe the winter qualifications start at 9 a.m. So they're not into the final